Hi guys, which one is real? Fashion Dreds, aka Fashion Locks, or Real Dreads, aka Real Locks? We have graduated from the term dreads to locks. Now, some organic lock wearers in the lock community, sometimes not all, a few will refer to cultivated locks as fashion locks. And I was asked what was my take on that and if I have ever been accused of walking around with fashion locks and what is my response to that. First off, when I am in the Caribbean community and I come across or meet rosters or organically locked people, I usually get a nod. I usually get a salutation, and the salutation that comes up often is Empress. And I've so far have gotten positive reviews or stares. No snickers, nothing negative at all. I do get the stare of how you get those locks to be so tiny or fine and you still have a head full of hair of locks that small. And I am asked by some, is it real? That's what I have experienced. What is my take on it for those who call it fashion locks? It does not bother me, not one bit. Some of these people have a certain philosophy with being organically locked, which is perfectly okay and fine. And because I don't necessarily subscribe to that philosophy or don't exemplify it, I might get the title or have the title of fashion locks. It does not disturb me. It does not bother me because at the end of the day, when I look at my head, I am happy with what I have. It doesn't matter what you call it or how you classify it. Everyone is going to have some label or some title or some category that they're going to put you in. At the end of the day, it is about how you feel about you. It doesn't matter the label or the title. It's how you feel in response to what you have. If you really look at it, both communities, organically locked or cultivatedly locked, aren't we all celebrating the curl? Aren't we all expressing our natural texture in however form or fashion of lock that we like? To me, there is cultivation going on at some level, organically and non-organically. Those who have organic flowing locks, when you lie down on your bed, lie down on your pillow, if you lie down on your left side too much, your hair is going to mat more on that side. So that means that the ground, the pillow, your bedding is helping to cultivate your lock. If you don't wash your hair as often, or if you wash it often, that's going to affect the shape of your locks. It is not totally 100% organically free. It is free form with minimal cultivating or handling or molding, but at the end of the day, there is some input into the shaping of the hair. If you do not separate your hair, it's going to clump up in one lock. That's still a form of cultivation. Am I stretching this out? Yes, I am. The point of this is, we're not here for labels. We're not here for titles. We're here to enjoy our various expressions and fashion of locks. In the future, there'll be other ways that locks will be formed and cultivated. Will it make them any less real or any less beautiful or any less significant? No. Question. A person who gardens in a greenhouse or has an elevated raised garden or has their garden in planter boxes, is that a real garden compared to the garden that's out in the ground outside? What about the people who lay that plastic tarp down and then they heap a whole bunch of dirt on top of it and then they grow their plants and they grow their vegetable garden from that? Okay, what about those who like to grow their plants in water? Hydroponics. Is that any less of a garden because there isn't any soil and the plants are not outside in the ground? Aren't you still growing things? Aren't you expressing and enjoying your green thumb? Aren't you still receiving nourishment from the food that you've grown? The categories and the titles, come people, come on, talk sense. Everyone is entitled to believe what they want to believe. And it's not my job to convince someone to not consider my locks real because they're not organic. It is my job to love and be so high and happy about what I have that their comments don't even register. Trust your beauty and own it. Peace.